All we ask is you don't talk about race, religion, politics, gender, sexuality, and don't make direct eye contact with them.
A fan of me, and then you came and tried to make the show about you. You're doing it right now. Hey, guys, this is... Actually, I would beg to differ.
As you can see, comedians now have to deal with the crazy world of wokeness. So that's why we are taking a look at comedians destroying woke hecklers. But before we jump right into the video, be sure to hit like and subscribe. So first we have an animal activist, and let's just say that the comedian ended up leaving her speechless.
I want to talk about that. What, do you really like animals, miss? Yes, you do. Which ones are your favorite? Every animal? That's sweet. Every single animal. They all have life. You're right. 100% right about that. They don't all need to. I feel like you haven't experienced enough life or death situations with animals. You know what I mean? Do you think an animal cares about your life? You think a polar bear is going, you know what? She's probably got backgammon on Tuesday. Maybe I won't eat her. I'm just gonna sit here with this Coca-Cola and sip it with my nephews. But I understand, you like animals because, you know, you live in the first world and it's boring and we gotta care about you. I get it, I'm with you. Say again?
Do you see me? I'm technically from third world country, technically.
I almost thought you said, do you see me? I'm an animal. And I was... I was about to be like, whoa. Because you are Asian, right? So that would make you panda a little bit, right? No. You're third world, but you're from America, right? You're born and raised here?
No.
Where were you born?
Philippines.
Philippines. When did you come here?
When I was like 8 years old.
Oh, so you had some real
Yeah, it's real.
And in the Philippines, are there any animals that they eat that we don't eat here?
I was told from my English friend that we're not going to win this.
You're not going to win this. But it's not about win or lose. It's not about win or lose. It's just about understanding. In the Philippines, they eat dogs because they don't care as much about dogs, right? Because they don't have Chipotle. They don't have Chipotle, they got Chihuahua.
I think that's why my parents didn't want us having pets,
Because they'd get too hungry. Fido, come, Fido, come, Fido, come. Right in there, Fido. There we go. Nice and warm, With rice. I love some rice out there, huh?
So this girl heckled the show with her animal agenda, but the comedian quickly made her realize that this was a comedian club and that all she should be focusing on is having a good laugh. So in this next clip, a woke person quickly assumed something and started heckling the most absurd statements. Just watch and you'll see how heated this quickly gets.
Hey, Manchester, Connecticut. Right? That's inherently funny, just saying the city name. I said it's no, I know where I am. We're in a mall right now. I better behave. I call the mall police on me. You don't know. We got layers of security in this place. I mean, like, you can't throw something away if there's like a little bit of crumbs in it. You know what I mean? So.
I can't meet for the brown parents part.
I keep looking at you. I looked at you once for the brown parents part. I only did one brown parents reference. I looked at you twice before and after I said brown parents. So I said, for the brown parents, and I look back at you. And you look back at me as if you don't have brown parents. You liar, okay? Pull up a picture on your phone of your white parents and show me that I'm racist, okay? What are your parents' names?
My parents aren't even supportive of it.
They aren't supportive of it? but that's fine. It doesn't matter. They're Indian. Okay. Sorry. I know. I have Indian parents too. You didn't know that. Yeah. Why did you look at me when I said my parents? Now you know how it feels. But I learned a valuable lesson, okay? Don't look at people during jokes. That's the lesson that I have now learned. I'm not gonna be looking at anybody in the eye because they're gonna think that I'm talking about them.
As you can see, this heckler is quick to judge the comedian and assume that he is somehow judging her, but it gets even worse. Just watch.
Okay, I'm sorry that you're sitting right in the front and your eyes are literally of closest proximity to mine. I'm so sorry. I totally should have looked at it, because brown parent. Like, I should have looked at this guy. Here I was, being discriminatory and not giving this guy a chance of connecting on brown parents. Man, did I ever think I was gonna learn this lesson in Manchester, Connecticut? Who would have thought that Manchester would have schooled me on discrimination? No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I haven't called the mall police yet. If you called the mall police, it would be more believable? Why? What? Yeah, I think we're all confused. I think we're all equally. I think we all were more. We even knew more what was going on when she pulled out the baggie of pumpkin seeds. I think that compared to this, that was a moment of clarity for us. It's okay because
I bought your hat.
I might buy it back from you, actually. No. Let me give you a piece of advice. Okay. Yeah, let me give you a piece of advice.
No, please don't.
People in this room are very not happy with what's going on right now. And you didn't know that until they clapped. But I knew that because I'm from the future. I already foresee an instance where this just keeps going back and forth, and every time I'm trying to do a joke, you say something, and you're very supportive. Obviously, you're a fan, and you bought the Your Pal thing, but you also do have to understand at the live show, there's a little bit of a barrier that needs to happen. You can't interrupt the jokes with your commentary. You know what I'm saying? Because how would I do a show if that was... You didn't say any commentary until you said commentary. That's exactly, because remember I was like, because with brown parents and you're like, why'd you look at me when you had brown parents? I didn't say, hey, did you notice I'm looking at you when you have brown parents? You made the comment. So it was you. Let's just acknowledge that. And let's move forward.
The host has now made an entire warning to tell the girl that this needs to stop, but let's see what happens just 5 minutes later.
You were heckling, yes. Listen, I'm going to stop. I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay, and I want you to feel what you're feeling, go through it, and realize that when you come to a live show, people here paid for tickets to watch me talk. And I did not ask you for all that feedback that you gave me. So you interrupted, and you actually caused a disturbance for the people who paid to watch. And now you're making it about you. Think about that for a moment, and then politely stop and let me finish. Okay? There's people suffering more than you and I right now. We have trivial problems. My problems, I'm getting heckled at a comedy show. Yours is that you got shut down by a comedian because you were heckling, okay? There's much bigger problems in this world than that. Let it go. Let it go. Breathe it out and let it go. Talk during the performance, Okay, well, thanks for rubbing it in that it was an accident. It was just I accidentally bought the tickets that were front row. Was that?
I'm actually taking a step outside because I can't stand them right now.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Well, that's not an accident. Well, No. No. Hey, guys, this is... Actually, I would beg to differ. This is a learning experience for all of us.
How many times is there to interrupt?
Okay.
Is there any psychiatrist?
I'm sorry, guys. Thanks for coming. This is what happens when you accidentally buy tickets to a comedy show. It's accidental.
So this guy didn't let the rude girl get to his head and even kept making jokes in this weird situation, but he didn't at all deserve this.
Gosh, it's good to be here. There's like, I am a short man, or a tall boy, you decide. I hope you can see me over the piano okay. They're totally not interested. That's all right. I'll try to pretend like that didn't hurt at all. They didn't look up. They didn't even look up, not a one time. They didn't even look up to look down. It was hurtful. All right, you know what? I tried. I was like, I'm gonna play on my insecurities. I'll talk about how short I am. I think if Biden was shot, he wouldn't know for a while. Oh, when I flipped to the other side. Okay, I see. Here I was. I thought I was safe in the heart of Hollywood, and boy, was I wrong. Man, was I wrong. I saw a lot of F-150s out front, and now it's all coming together to me right now. I think, you know what? It doesn't matter. How are you guys over there?
Oh, I was just saying I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, that's what I had hoped for tonight. You know, this whole week, you know, in between writing jokes, I was like, I hope they like my shirt. I appreciate it. I'm married though, and we would never work out. My wife is, she's married right to me, and I love her dearly. I love her dearly. She's so much taller than me. I lost respect for her when she married me. I was like, you don't have to do this. This isn't you. You know what I mean? I was like, this isn't a write-off. You don't have to do that. Losing respect for? Oh, you. Oh. Does it happen? Does what happen? Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. A little bit insecure. I said I lost respect for her because she was dating me. Yeah. So these are jokes. Anyway, I have so much respect for my wife now. It's insane. It is crazy how much respect I have for her as a human and as a woman and as a person. The fact that she's with me is so right.
So this girl took every joke literally, and this comedian was very quick to brush it off and make it into some funny jokes. However, in this last clip, the comedian went and totally owned the woke agenda, and he clearly makes a great example of how unbelievable this entire wokeness agenda is when it comes to comedy.
I was performing at a college. Now, colleges are notoriously fun. At least they used to be. College kids used to party, right? Cruise ships used to be boring. Old people who are conservative, they're not gonna laugh. College kids used to, everything has changed. Now the cruise ship people are like, make me laugh, I'm ready, yeah! And college kids are like, I'm ready to protest, I just don't know why yet. Should we protest now or wait till later? They're ready, they don't even know what to, they have the sign ready, they're just, what are we writing on this today? Chick-fil-A? Are we doing Chick-fil-A? Are we protesting? Top Gun, what should we protest? We gotta protest something. They don't have fun, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So here's what happened. I get to the college and the student advisor is the lady in charge. She goes, just so you know, we did not have a good experience with our last comedian and we wanna make sure that you understand, this is the student safe space. We don't wanna trigger them. So all we ask is you don't talk about race, religion, politics, gender, sexuality, and don't make direct eye contact with them. Other than that, say whatever you want. We're really big into freedom of speech on this campus. I'm like, are you though? Really? Are you? I'm like, race, religion, politics, sexuality. I'm like, what am I gonna talk about? It was out of control. So I said, what if I just say hi to them for an hour and get paid? She's like, that'd be great. She didn't even want comedy. She just wanted me to be just up there. So I just did. I came out strong. Where's all the freshmen at? They're like, yeah! Where's all the sophomores? Juniors! I looked at my watch, 59 more minutes to go. I I did not time that right. Then I started saying, where's all the white people at? Where's the black people at? Latinos, Persians, Asians. Then I started running out of groups. I'm like, Laos in the house. Who else? And then I made a mistake I didn't even know. I said, where's all the LGBTQ students? Make some noise. Yeah, you're here. Yep. But I'll tell you what, at that show, the woman got offended. One of the students, she came up. Wait, I just called her a she. Hold on. I'm not a biologist. Hold on. They all came up at the same time. Because it was one person. And they looked me in the eye and they go, that was extremely rude what you did up there. And I go, what happened? I just said hi. She goes, where's the LGBTQ students? I go, that was nothing. She goes, it's LGBTQIAA+, you idiot. And then she stormed off. Yeah. I was like, wait, I didn't know they did an update. Did you guys know they did an update? No. If you did, that's cool. You're like an iPhone 16. You're updated. I'm a little older. I'm an iPhone 7. I'm not quite there. iPhone 7 used to be good. It's not as good anymore, but don't hate on the iPhone 7, all right? It had its time. So she was mad at me because I wasn't updated. I had to go home and Google it so I don't offend other students. I go, what's LGBTQIAA+? And the more you Google that stuff, the more the advertisements start changing on your computer. My suggested items are completely different than they were last year. We think you'd like this. I'm like, oh my God, add to cart. We'll see. Yeah. Christmas is gonna look a lot different for the family this year. Let me tell you that. I can tell you that right now. Yep.
So the comedians are clearly getting into pronouns trouble with the woke agenda, and let's just say that this will probably not be the last time. So like and subscribe before commenting your favorite clip in the description.